What's up, YouTube? Thank you so much for tuning into another video. And I wanted to reach out because I've been thinking about this topic for a few days now. And I thought, I'd make a video on it and share my thoughts and share my findings and discuss this with you guys, having an open conversation. So remember, guys, if you have any ideas, thoughts, always leave the comments down below. I love to read them and respond as much as I can. Every man at some point along his journey must get into monk mode. And for anybody tuning in, maybe you've heard of that term, maybe you don't know what it is, but it's pretty much living your life like a monk, right? Detaching from the outside world, from those distractions, putting yourself in isolation. And that sounds uncomfortable. That sounds like, why is that something I want to do? Why is that something that is going to benefit me? We need to be extroverted. We need to be talking to everybody. We need to be, bouncing ideas. And I get it. There is benefit in that as well. But getting into monk mode, there's a lot of reasons, guys, why I highly recommend you get into monk mode. There was a period in my life in 2019 where I went into monk mode after a breakup, for 6 months straight, just straight monk mode. And honestly, I feel like that was the time where I was healing. I was becoming stronger. I was like Goku, right? When he's in that pod, I forgot the name, man, and he's getting stronger to fight Cell. Maybe you guys remember the Cell saga, right? From Dragon Ball Z, man. Those were the good days, yo. Oh yeah, hyperbaric or hyperbolic chamber, something like that, right? And Goku's in there, right? Same thing, guys. When you go into monk mode, you're in that cocoon. You're in that phase where you're building, right? You're growing. And the first reason that I can think of that really is crucial for, a man going into monk mode is the fact that you just learn to build a relationship with yourself. That's the most important thing, right? Because a lot of us, we are defined, we are distracted by, number one, I would say women, right? Number two, social media. Social media has such a strong grip now. Psychologically, it's dangerous. We're addicted to it. There's pornography, right? So many men, guys, I talk about this on my channel, but not even that, you know this for a fact, because if you're a man watching this, I know you've, had your battle with it as well. And if, you're still addicted, then definitely I'm saying you need monk mode. There's partying, drinking, drugs, validation, so many things we're addicted to. But when you actually go on monk mode, when you separate yourself from those friends that are, maybe bad influences, or separate yourself from the women, or separate yourself from hey, always talking to everybody. No, just chill for a second, man. Go into yourself, look within yourself, breathe, right? And realize, hey man, I need some time away. Because when you have that time away, right, when you can detach, right, you find out who you really are and what you actually want out of life. What is your purpose? What are you here to do, right? What value are you here to provide? What is your definition as a human being, right? Because we all have to leave a legacy. We have to live a meaningful life. If you're just here to, eat, sleep, poop, repeat, whatever, then yeah, for sure, man, you can live like an animal. But if you want to live for something deeper, for something more valuable, then you got to go into monk mode and you got to figure out, hey man, what are some things about myself that I need to change, that I need to heal, right? Look at your childhood programming. Look at the friends that programmed you. Look at how society has programmed you, how culture or religion has programmed you. What are some beliefs that you're holding on to that are not letting you grow or advance or blossom into your full potential, right? You got to look at these things, man. And the only way you can do that is if you're in monk mode. Number two, I want to talk about breaking dopamine addiction. Guys, myself included, man, because look, I don't usually use social media that much, but I do see myself sometimes getting on TikTok and getting lost for 10, 15 minutes. And I'm like, yo, I got to really use my consciousness to be like, yo, what am I doing, right? Let me not waste time. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I am, that's something I need to heal. That's something I need to break as well. This dopamine addiction as well. But a lot of men are addicted to, scrolling as well, texting, like I mentioned, the hub, right? There should be long periods of your day where you're not in touch with technology, right? You're not watching television, or you're not, on your phone or on your laptop, but rather you're in the now, you're in reality, right? Rather you're, in nature, feeling the wind upon your skin, hearing the birds chirping outside, just looking at the beauty all around us. This is the reality around us, right? Not your screen. That's the thing. And even if you're watching this right now, I mean, look, it's good that you're watching this video and there's a lot of benefit to consuming content. I'm not denying that, but we also have to break free from that. We also can't let that be an attachment, right? And that's the whole thing about being a monk, is you detach, right? You have to at some point detach from the world and realize that the world, as beautiful as it is, as much as we are part of this world, right? We are also part of this non-physical as well, right? We are matter and spirit, both, and that's why I don't really like when, one philosophy is only, promoting matter, one philosophy is only promoting spirituality. No, we are both. But for us, at least now in 2026, I know we're really connected and attached to the material world. That's why I'm saying monk mode is going to help you break free from that and really help you break free from these addictions. So they don't define you anymore. They don't control you anymore, right? You're not controlled by anything. Rather, you're a sovereign man who controls himself, who thinks for himself. And honestly, I feel like that is the pinnacle of what these, people talk about alpha, right? Being an alpha male. To me, an alpha male is someone that's sovereign, someone that can govern himself, someone that knows what direction he's walking in, where he's going in life. He has a purpose. He has a mission, right? The prophets of the old, right? Whether it was Abraham or Moses or, Jesus, whoever, guys, the prophets of the old, they were sovereign men. They were men thinking for themselves. They were men leading themselves. And then obviously, yes, people followed them because they were moral, right? They were righteous. They were virtuous men, godly men, right? And same thing with monk mode. Monk mode is going to put you in that state, put you in that frequency, right? Monk mode is going to make you realize, allow you to realize who you are, right? Who are you without the world? Who are you without all these attachments, right? Who are you when you detach? Another thing I want to talk about that monk mode really helps with is becoming more disciplined. And I know for a fact, if you're watching this, there's some area in your life that you can be more disciplined in. Maybe, it's your diet. Maybe it's your nutrition, right? Just recently, the past month, I've started actually counting my macros, right? I've been working out and I haven't been really counting my macros for the past couple of years. I've just been sort of, bulking, whatever, right? Same thing, whatever it is that you want to become more disciplined in. Maybe you want to hit the gym 4 days instead of 3 days, 5 days instead of 4 days. Maybe you want to, start a channel as well. Maybe you want to start, being more consistent with your sleep routine. Maybe you want to start being more consistent with your skincare routine. Whatever it is, guys. Maybe you want to be more disciplined in, not smoking as much, right? Not drinking as much. Maybe you want to be more disciplined in your schoolwork, right? Maybe it's your career. Maybe, you need to take some night classes for that extra degree or whatever, right? Guys, monk mode is the way to go, because when you're always surrounded by people, when you're always surrounded by distractions, friends here, friends there, parents speaking in the background, you don't know where you're going, right? You don't know who to listen to. Everybody has feedback. Everybody has an input about your life, right? But when you can just shut all that out and really tune in, find that center, right? Listen to yourself. Listen to that voice within. Whether you want to call it God, whether you want to call it the unconscious, right? When you listen to that voice is going to put you on that path, right? Discipline comes from, number one, making, a promise with yourself, a commitment to yourself that, I got to do better and I can do better, because, and sometimes, man, we need trauma. Sometimes we need to go through those traumatic experiences to realize, yeah, man, we got to build discipline, and this is leading me into number 4, right? Which is, you need monk mode to heal emotionally. If you've been through those traumatic experiences, if you've been through, the pain and the suffering, through that heartbreak, right? The girl you wanted, she didn't want you back, man. And it's okay, bro. I've been there too, or maybe, you got cheated on. I've been there too, brother, or maybe, whatever, man. Maybe your friend betrayed you, right? You lost a good friend. I've been there as well, and I can tell you that you need to be alone to heal. Right? Think about that person, man, that, I don't know if you ever knew somebody like this that always had to be in a relationship, right? That could just never be by themselves. I've known a couple people like this in my life, man, where they broke up, but then like they couldn't be alone for whatever reason. And I mean, look, probably the reason is, it's some sort of problem with one of the parents, right? If it's a man, it's probably something going on with the mother. And if it's a woman, probably something going on with the father, right? But maybe they're lacking that principle in their life. So they always need somebody to always be with, right? That's the thing, guys. When you're alone, you can actually heal, right? You don't need a rebound. You don't need people to always make you feel good, right? That's where codependent relationships start forming. And it's not always, love relationships. It could be friendships, right? Friendships can be codependent where you need somebody to feel good. That's why, guys, monk mode, you gotta practice it, right? Feel that uncomfortable feeling of being by yourself. Feel that haunting silence, right? Feel the discomfort. Feel all of that. Become one with it. Accept it, right? Don't reject it. Don't suppress it. And the only way you can do that is to be alone, right? Without these distractions, without the TV playing in the background, without the laptop screen, without the phone, right? Without anything distracting you, be with yourself. And look, you may need a month. You may need 5 months, 6 months. Maybe you may need a year to really heal, right? Some of that stuff, rejection, heartbreak, insecurity, loneliness, man. A lot of people are lonely. We don't really talk about that as well. A lot of people are lonely. And so that's why they're always surrounding themselves with the party and the music and the bright lights, or not the bright lights, but the dark lights. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, the only way you're ever going to develop that relationship with yourself is when you get into monk mode. Next benefit that I see is that you stop needing validation. That's important, man. A lot of us, we live for validation. And look, there's nothing wrong with validation. Everything I think is healthy in moderate amounts. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be liked. Of course, everybody wants to be liked. Who doesn't want to be liked? That's crazy if you say I don't want to be liked. Everybody wants to be liked, but here's my thing. When you're needy, right? When you're needy for that validation, or you're just living off that validation, or you need, women to like you for you to feel like a man, or when you really, need to hook up with all these girls to feel like, hey, I'm worthy, right? That's when it's like, okay, yo, like, you need to heal psychologically, right? And that's when, if you get into monk mode, you realize, man, like, you don't really need this validation. Because here's the thing, you're never gonna reach that state of consciousness where you feel like you're enough unless you don't cut yourself off from the world. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta sit with yourself and you gotta realize, man, like, what is my worth without all of that? Right? What, even forget your career. You could be like a dentist right now watching this. You could be, a top earner right now. Cut yourself off from that and be like, yo, what is my worth without that? Right? Am I worthy without all of that? Am I worthy without my, Lamborghini outside? Am I worthy without my, bank account? Am I worthy without all these, external possessions I have, jewelry, clothing, designer brands, all this? Am I worthy without all of this? Yes, you are, but I realize this for myself, right? You got to come to that realization yourself. And if you don't feel that way, you need monk mode, right? You need to detach and isolate and realize, man, like, why don't you feel that way, right? What is stopping you from feeling that way? And I can't tell you, right? You got to do the introspective work yourself. You got to meditate yourself. You got to think about these questions. You got to self-reflect yourself, and the only way you can ever do that is to be by yourself, and that's why monk mode. And when you do this is going to be my next, benefit of monk mode, is that your standards get higher, right? Your standards legit get higher, man. Your standards get to the point where you realize, like, yo, why was I settling for disrespect? Right? Like, that friend was disrespecting me, and I tolerated that just because, I was too scared to let go of that friendship. Or, I was in that relationship and that girl was using me, right? Or she didn't really value me. She didn't really care for me. Right? She didn't really love me. But now I realize, hey, I didn't love myself, right? I didn't value myself. And that's not to say that, you can't blame other people. Of course, people do, effed up shit, all the time. I realize that. But it's a 50-50, right? It's an attraction. You attracted that as well. So you also got to look at yourself like, yo, why am I attracting these people that do me wrong, that do me dirty, right? And the only way you can set your standards higher is when you look at yourself, right? You step away from the situation. You step away from whatever's going on, and you're like, yo, like, nah, man, it's me, bro. Like, it's me, man. Like, I got to heal myself. I got to heal who I am. And guys, look, let me tell you, man, the monk mode benefits are real, for real. Like, there's so many more. I have so many written down, right? The gym, self-improvement, you become mentally stronger, you create instead of consuming. The list goes on. This could be like an hour video if I really wanted to make it an hour video on just monk mode, man. But to be honest, like, I've said a lot. I've said a lot, man. I have said a lot, but I just want to end it with this, is that, guys, practice monk mode. At least there has to be a period in your life where, you can dedicate time to yourself. Make yourself the priority. Make yourself whatever it is you want to get done, right? Maybe you have a creative project. Maybe you have a business you want to start. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a brand. Maybe you've been thinking about, starting a channel. Maybe you've been thinking about content creation, whatever, right? You got to get into monk mode. Cut off the world, man. The world will always be there. The parties will always be there. The women will always be there, right? The drugs and alcohol will always be there. I'm not saying don't go out there and, live a miserable life, never have a good time, never experience pleasure. Of course, man, do what you got to do, but at some point, you got to do it from a place of alignment. You have to do it from a place of your cup runneth over, rather than your cup is empty and you need the world to fill you up. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's the message, man. If that resonated with you, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment. I want to read your thoughts, respond to as many comments as I can. But I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Much love. Peace.